System 2022 is an action crime thriller directed by Dallas Jackson, starring Tyrese Gibson, Terrence Howard, and Jeremy Piven. The film follows a young former Marine who finds himself entangled in a corrupt prison system and is forced to fight for survival while uncovering deep-rooted corruption. This recap provides a full breakdown of the film's plot, key moments, and thematic depth. The movie opens with a gritty, high-energy sequence in an urban environment. Terry Savage Tyrese Gibson, a recently discharged Marine, returns home from combat overseas. Struggling to reintegrate into civilian life, he faces financial troubles and a lack of job opportunities. Desperation leads him to a failed robbery attempt at a warehouse, where he is swiftly apprehended by the police. While in custody, Terry is approached by corrupt law enforcement officials who offer him a deal. Infiltrate a violent prison facility to expose illegal underground fight clubs being run by the warden. With no real choice, Terry agrees, setting the stage for his perilous journey into the depths of the justice system. Terry is sent to Red Rock Penitentiary, a maximum security prison known for its brutal conditions. Upon arrival, he is immediately sized up by both inmates and guards. He meets the enigmatic warden Lucas, Jeremy Piven, who runs the prison like a private empire, profiting from illicit activities within its walls. In his first few days, Terry witnesses the prison's brutal reality. Fights break out regularly, and corrupt guards look the other way. He also meets Bones Terrence Howard, a seasoned inmate who operates as both a mentor and a philosopher within the prison. Bones, having spent years in Red Rock, understands the system better than anyone and warns Terry of the dangers ahead. Terry soon discovers the extent of the prison's corruption when he is forced to participate in underground fights. These matches, orchestrated by the warden and backed by high-stakes gambling, pit inmates against each other in ruthless battles for survival. Losing means severe punishment, or worse. Terry's military training makes him a formidable fighter, earning him both admiration and enemies. As he rises through the ranks, he begins forming alliances with certain inmates while drawing the ire of others, including Draco, a vicious enforcer for the warden. The warden takes an interest in Terry, seeing him as a potential new star in his illicit operation. Meanwhile, Terry maintains secret contact with the law enforcement officials who placed him there, trying to gather enough evidence to expose the prison's crimes. However, as he delves deeper, he starts questioning whether they truly intend to help or if he is merely another pawn in a larger scheme. The intensity escalates when Terry is forced into a high-profile fight against Draco. The battle is brutal, and despite severe injuries, Terry emerges victorious. However, his victory comes at a cost. He has now become a major target. At the same time, Bones reveals crucial information. The corruption extends beyond the warden, implicating officials at multiple levels of the system. This revelation fuels Terry's determination to take action. As Terry continues gathering evidence, the warden grows suspicious of his motives. When Terry refuses to participate in a fixed fight, the warden orders his execution. Terry narrowly escapes an assassination attempt, thanks to Bones and a few trusted allies. With the walls closing in, Terry orchestrates a prison riot, using the chaos as a distraction to retrieve hard evidence against the warden. The uprising leads to an all-out battle between inmates, corrupt guards, and rival factions within the prison. Terry confronts the warden in a climactic showdown. A fierce fight ensues, with Terry using his combat skills to gain the upper hand. Just as he's about to deliver the final blow, law enforcement arrives, having finally received the evidence he smuggled out. The warden is arrested, and the underground operation is exposed. In the aftermath, Terry is released as a reward for his efforts in exposing the corruption. Bones, despite his history, is granted an appeal for his cooperation. As Terry walks free, he reflects on the broken system he fought against and the cost of justice. The System 2022 delivers an intense, action-packed narrative with a strong social message. Through gripping performances, brutal fight sequences, and a layered storyline, it exposes the darker side of institutional corruption while showcasing one man's fight for justice. Whether through its raw action or its thought-provoking themes, the film leaves a lasting impact on audiences.